How y'all doing? I'm back. I'm back. I know, hard and heavy. Let's get down to work. Um, now, okay. So now God's given the sheriffs their rights. Let's cover that topic a little bit so that they understand what their rights really are. Okay. See, sometimes you're going to have to protect the people, and you're going to have to bring them up in front of the criminal judges because they were actually hurting people or destruction of property. Like I was saying, that break a window and go in there and get themselves a pair of Nikes during a protest kind of thing. See, those are going to be what we would normally called in the old days felonies. But then there's going to be those times when you get out there and it's about a hothead that needs time out. Yeah, them going to be misdemeanors, and we're just going to call them bad men or bad women, and they just get a little time and a little time out. That's all they need. Cool their jets and understand that it's not a world about you anymore, folks. It's an us. And we're going to give you a couple days here to sit in the cell and figure it out. It's about getting along. It's about not disrespecting each other. So that's going to be your call. You know, there'll be a time when you have to be a ref, and there's going to be times that you have to be a a little bit more. All right, and it's your right to make that call. And it's your right to keep the peace. Find a way to keep the ref up to bat first. Make sure that as you're going through your day, that you're really thinking about keeping the peace and not revenge and judgment. Because the minute you start on those paths, you're going to trip up. You're really about being a ref and sometimes a shield. That's how you have to think of your job in Avatar law. You must shield the children and referee them. That's your rights. And every one of you will be judged as to how you handle those circumstances every time. And that's why you are the only ones with rights. Because you have to make those judgment calls over other children. And the rest of the world, they can't tell anybody what to do. And so they really have no rights. And they can't do anything to each other. They have no rights. You are the only ones with rights. Respect them. Be that ref to make those calls to keep peace. In a lot of ways, diplomacy. And that will be your best weapon in curing disputes and problems. But don't worry about the times you got to pull out the shield, because you'll know you have to protect a child. That is what it's all about. That's your first priority. All the reffing comes when you're not protecting. You're just settling disputes. And we're really hoping that within less than a year, there won't be no need for protecting. Matter of fact, we're really hoping that we can get this shit kicked out by 4th of July, and these little disputes that you got to handle, and just get out there and, have a box of cookies in the car and say, hey, come here, guys, let's sit down and have some cookies. Let's talk this out. Come on. What's going on now? No, you can't be doing that. No, no, no. Do you realize? No, no, get in his shoes. How would you feel if he did that to you? Come on now. That's just not right. Yeah. You have to get some diplomacy training. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, it's going to be fine. It's all going to be fine, people. It's going to be fine. Yeah, we're not making a military force. We're just having reps for when we need them and protection when we need them. And I'm pretty sure this protection thing will be faded out quite a bit quickly. And we'll get those that are sorted out that just can't do anything but be a pit bull. Relatively quick. Because believe it or not, he's telling me there might be a couple pit bulls left behind that going to need some reprogramming. We can't make them reprogram them, but we can make a program for them. And they either get in line or we'll send them up to the judge. One way or the other. And it's what it's all about. Peace is going to take effort. We have a lot of people that are misprogrammed in their head as to how their rights really affect their path. And the sooner they realize they have no rights except to stay on their damn path and not tell anybody what to do, the better off everybody's going to be. You know, do you roll up into a neighborhood and wash your clothes and blast the radio? No, dude, that's disrespectful. That's one of those things where the sheriff may come by and say, boy, turn that down. You want to have a night on the county? No, I didn't think so. All right, let's be respectful. These people might be working third shift around here. And your radio was rattling that damn glass over there. You know what I mean? And that'll be the end of it. There'll be a whole lot of Andy Griffith going on. That's what people need. They need someone to come to them and help them understand what it means that their actions are disrespectful to others. And, and sometimes they won't even know it. They're just so full of joy. They're just, woo, the world's gone. I don't even know it. I don't see it. It's still there, all right? We're all occupying the same space. And, the kid on the bus with the boom box, thank God we don't have those anymore. Oh, yes. But if you are, and you're playing your crap all loud and everything, and everybody on the thing's like, dude, would you please turn that down? Do it. There is nothing wrong with having loud music, as long as you ain't violating someone else's space. Because every time you do, you're disrespecting somebody else, and you're losing points. And you never know. Sheriff might have to come along and enforce his rights. And keep the peace. So, how's everybody feeling about this? We're getting on the same page? And things going forward in the right direction? I think so. I'm already had my breakfast. I'm kind of like flying through this morning. I don't know. We covered a few topics, but shoot, at this rate, I'm going to be done by 10 o'clock. I don't know. I don't know what he's got in store for me, but we got more to come yet. But he just wants to make sure that the sheriffs truly understand their position and that they're the shield and the ref for humanity. And your words are your weapons and how you handle it. So get your training now. That's what I'm talking about. Get on the ball. It's going to be a little bit of diplomacy thing. So I will be back. I'm going to listen to more music. I got to get a cup of coffee. It's already gone. I got to get on that. All right. I'll be back, folks.